Welcome back to part 2 of the Mortal Kombat series, where we're exploring how to create this look using both Boris effects and other software. Good texturing needs good UVs, so in this part 2 we're going to explore how I use Rizom-lab's Rhizome UV to unwrap my models. Okay, so now that I've finished modeling the Mortal Kombat dragon, the next step is to unwrap it, and for that I'm using Rhizome UV. So with the two parts selected, the ring and the dragon, I'm just going to use the Rhizome UV bridge. Just click on that, and that will send those across to Rhizome UV, ready for me to unwrap. Okay, so I might just unwrap the ring first. Just going to move my cursor over it and literally just press the U key and just press the O key to optimize that. So I might come through and add a couple of edges in, but that's okay to start with. So I'll press F4, click on the dragon, press the I key to isolate. Now I'm actually going to use UDIMs for this as well, so I'll just add two there. I just press Y, bring that back, and I'll just pack that for a sec. Now one thing I have got is auto fit turned off, so I'm just going to select that and hit pack again, P key, and then F. Okay, that's good. Now I'm not worried about texel density just yet. I'll set that towards the end. I want to focus on the dragon now. I'm just going to rotate that. Doesn't have to be inside the tile, but it doesn't matter either. So there's a few ways I could select this. Once again, just going to isolate that. Just come over to my 3D mode. One way is just to select edges. Another way is in polygon mode with deviation and edge turned on in Magic Wand, just to click big areas of polygons. I could also select all, selects everything, and then with the minus key on the keypad, just hit that a couple of times just to deselect the loops that I don't want. And this works in most areas, but there's parts of the model that are not quite working, which would have to be deselected. So it really is, you know, 6 of one, half dozen of the other. It really just depends on which one is going to require the least amount of cleanup. I already had a go using this technique, and it did require a little bit of, holding down the control key and deselecting. So I'm actually going to use the edge mode and come through and just double click edges with this one. And just keep adding to this selection. In some cases I do have to hold down the control key and just remove those. You can see it isn't selecting exactly how I want, so there are issues using this mode on this model as well. Once I get around the difficult spots though, I can just double click. And obviously it all depends on how good your edge flow is. So I've got to go all the way around and select this, and I'll just pause for a moment while I do that. Okay, so I'm about halfway through now. Some areas were incorrectly selected. Well, it selected the loop correctly, but I don't want it quite selected that way. So just holding down the control key, just dragging a marquee around those just to remove those. Holding down the shift key, just selecting there. Control, shift. This as well, got to get rid of that and that. Can either add and then just remove like that. That's good. I think I'm almost there. There's just a couple of more at the top here. I'll just pause again for a moment. Okay, so just got past those two horns. Double clicking, it goes all the way through there, that's good. Okay, that's good. I think I'm almost there. So, with that selected, I'm just going to come back and show my 2D view as well. I'm going to press the C key to add a cut. And I'm just going to select all. And just going to press the U key to unwrap. Make sure everything's unwrapped. And I'm going to press the O key to optimize. Okay, we've still got something connected there. It looks a little bit strange. That's probably around the mouth. So this looks really odd just there. So where is that? Yeah, it is. It's around the tongue. So I've still got an issue with the tongue. So what I'll do, F2, just the way that I've modeled that, I'll just cut the tongue off, so to speak. Let's see if that helps. C, U to unwrap, U to unwrap. I'm moving my cursor over the island, O to optimize, O to optimize. Now obviously these are way too long, these. I've got to cut these up. So I'm just going to go around and cut these up. And that'll just be a case of being in edge mode and just going to these logical corners. Obviously there won't be any seams visible there. And I'll just keep doing that, then I'll just pause for a moment. Now I've done most of it, but I've come up to a spot where I've actually selected this incorrectly. So I'm just going to Shift Control select this just to continue that selection. Now I'm going to weld that, hitting the W key. You see it looks weird. Then I'm going to bring this up and just bring this around. So even if you make incorrect selections, it's really easy to fix them just by welding. That's fixed now. Press the C key. So that's all fixed. Now this is quite a long one. I should be able to get away with that. I'm just going to double click. This one is quite long as well. Maybe I'll just cut this one here. Lots of logical places. Press the C key. So I think I've got them pretty good. So what I'll do is just go to island mode. And I'm going to click on this tile. And I'm just going to hit pack, hit P. And I actually have to unwrap this as well. So U, O. It's possible that I still have to do some cuts on that one too. So that one didn't quite fit. So this is this section around here. So there's a few more cuts required. The question is, do I want to cut the tongue off completely? I still haven't cut it off completely, which means I've got to add a few more cuts. This will do it. C, unwrap, there we go. O to optimize. It's okay, I've got to get these ones off as well. Probably want to cut the sides of the tongue off as well, so, or the extrusions I should say. Don't need to do that one. C, probably in here as well. Double click. That one's got a little sneaky one there, a little diamond. C. Okay, and I'll just leave that one like that. Cut this one here. C. This one's really long. I don't really want to add a seam there. It probably doesn't make a huge difference. Let's just select all of these. F4 for island mode. They're already selected, so I'll just press U. There we go. So, I mean, it's not going to make a huge difference if I add a seam there. It doesn't really matter. You're just not going to see it. I might just cut that in half. There, see, unwrap, unwrap. Let's cut that off. Okay, so just quickly save this. Now I want to see what I've got here. How's the tongue looking? The tongue's still looking a little bit odd. Let's see what I've got selected there. So if I click on that, I've got that island there. So that's all of that. All right, so I need to look, there's a problem. See that? I missed one. So C, U, there we go. Hold down the, oh no, just move the cursor over the island. O, O. So that's the tongue. So I really need to think about sort of packing this now. Or actually, first of all, maybe just cutting out the nostril. I should be able to just do that. And that. And that. C, because I get a lot of, getting a lot of island stretching here. Let me just hide my taskbar there. Let's go back to this view here. Go. That's good. You can see how this is still a little bit stretched. Just move my cursor over that part and press O. That gets rid of all that stretching. Hold down the space bar, left mouse button. Actually, hold down the D key, left mouse button. Just means I don't have to select that. It is upside down, but that's fine. There is a little bit of stretching around these areas. I could come in and optimize those. I'll do that in a minute. I don't really want to, cut all of these edges up. It would be nice in Substance Painter to have material that wraps right around there. I can get some really nice sort of detail on these edges without having to worry about seams. So I'm going to not add any more cuts. Okay, so now let's go Y. That brings back this one. I'll just hold down the D key again. Whoops, I've got to make sure it's the D key, not the space bar. I'm so used to using the space bar. If I go F4 and select that, hold down the space bar, then I can select it. Just with the D key, it just means that you don't have to have it selected. Hold down D and move it. So now I need to think about packing this. And textile density is going to be the thing. I can use UDIMs, which I've got here. I've got 2 tiles, and I don't think I'd need any more than 2 tiles. I could put all of these little rats and mice, all these little edges on one. I could have 3 tiles. Then everything else I can put on another. So why don't I do that? I'll just go 1, 2, 3. And I think the key will be maximizing the size of the dragon face. I just want to see if I can optimize this any more. Hitting the O key. Maybe I need to cut off the inside of this. F2. Wrong one. Got to make sure I've got the right one selected. C. U. Later. See you later. Okay, I could hide the seam behind that. C. O to optimize. So I'll just U to unwrap actually. Now that's super long, which is probably a problem. Maybe I can hide a seam. I can kind of hide that there. So C. U. O. That's probably better. Are they going to fit? We'll see. And do I want to do the same for the other side? So I am getting a little bit of stretching, but it's not very much. Not very much at all, actually. Now if I come and select the tile, I've got, let's see, auto fit's turned on. If I select the tile and just press pack, that one didn't quite fit. So let's just go try that again. F4. Probably too much more in this island than it is on that one. Press P. Pack. Okay, I'm going to try that and kind of move that over. Again, pack. There we go. So let's check out the textile density of this. What is this bit? That's a bit of the dragon, isn't it? Yeah, that's on the wrong. You're in the wrong place, fella. Just come over here. You go over there. I'll probably be able to put these on this one here. So if these go, and it's all a little bit of compromise with textile density. I obviously want this to be as big as possible. Let's see if I just drag all of this out. Get that out. Put this in here. See how big this is when I fit this in here. So I'll just go pack. That's as big as it can go. I'm just going to rotate it. And I'm going to, this time, shift pack. Okay, so that's big as that's as big as that can be. So I'm going to select it. Just make sure it's optimized enough. Being very careful not to have it go out of the tile because that will cause an error in Substance Painter. I'll go Shift P again. I'll just click this one here. This is the pack translate. So that's fitting in okay. Looks generally pretty good. So how big is that? Let's click on the textile density ink dropper. So that's 2.7923. So if I make these that size, and I've got another little straggler here, hey fella, you got to go over there. If I select these now and I apply that density, see they're too big. They're too big for the tile size, any tile size. Unless I cut this and I have seams. I do really want this to be as big as possible. So that's what I'm talking about, compromises. Let's see. Let's give it a try. I don't want to have to reduce the size of the dragon. So if I undo that and select this one, textile density, so that's 1.83. So if I select that and now apply that, see how small it is? I'm going to lose a lot of resolution. Textile density is decreased. So once again, it's a compromise. Let's see. I will add some more cuts to cut this up. I'm prepared to use techniques inside of Substance Painter to hide those seams. Let's go cut. Have to have one around here as well. Cut. Unwrap. Unwrap. Still quite long, isn't it? So it will fit though. I could click on, it's F4, isn't it? F4. F4. I could straighten that up just like that. That'll probably do the job. Straighten that up. And these ones too. Beautiful. So now I can, let's see, put them on top of each other, align them to the top. Wow, that just fits. Look at that. and now evenly distribute them. I want to add a bit of space between them, so I'll just say pixels. Distribute them. So they're really in a good place now. So I could group those just by pressing G, and then I can just shift those across, or I can just I could pack those. Just go P, packs them in. But see how it changed their size? What I want to do with nothing selected is turn auto fit off now. So select all the islands, P, and I've got to be careful they don't stick out. What did we say was the optimal textile density? It's this one here, isn't it? So we'll sample that, 2.79. This should, that brings them up. All right, so they're not big enough. So that's still 1.73, so I still need to make them bigger. They're not going to fit. I'm going to ungroup them. Control G. So at that textile density, they're still too long. I'd have to cut that up even more, which kind of seems wasteful, doesn't it? Yeah, okay, 2.79. So, so I had auto fit on and I've scaled them down, which gave me the sense that they were the right size, but they weren't. I mean, they're not really going to fit in any other way than that. Let's turn on checkerboard. You can see the difference in textile density. And these are going to be the same material in Substance Painter, so they need to be the same textile density. If I use triplanar mapping on this, then I can cut this up even more, and that's probably what I'll do. I'll just use triplanar mapping. So why don't you just cut these up? So I will once again get the right textile density, put those in, just going to distribute them. Now if I cut these in half, these should all fit. And these are at fairly random places. Let me just get rid of that one, put one in there so they can be lined up. Yeah, that one too. Get rid of that one and add one in there. That's definitely a compromise. That's okay. So C, I want to unwrap everything else, so I'm just going to select these. U to unwrap. O to optimize. Okay, I'm just going to straighten these up. Actually, I'll select them all, straighten them up. Boom. Okay, so I'll just group them. Change the size of the group and pack. Did we keep the right textile density? Let's just check that. 2.85. Let me just undo that. Okay, so I want to make sure auto fit's turned off. Auto fit must be turned off. Okay, pack. Right. So that packed them inside the group. Shift P. Won't quite fit them in there, so let's just press P. Let's try bring them up. Did that change the size again? Better not have. No, that's the right size. Okay, so that's pretty good. They fit quite well. All looking okay. So we can just leave that as it is. Right. So now I want to just select all of this stuff. Maybe I'll put the tongue in here. Select this and all of this. Group that. Pack that. Select that tile. What's the texel density? I'm not even going to try and find out. All I've got to do is click apply. That's good. And pack. Okay, so I want to try and get it into there. So I'm just going to select it. Select the tile, see if this works. I think it works sometimes and sometimes it doesn't. There we go. Pack. Maybe just pack again. There we go. Do I want to just have them down in the corner? I don't necessarily have to. They've got their whole tile for themselves. Now obviously I'm not going to scale them up. I could straighten them if I needed to, but I don't need to. Just make sure they're optimized. That's good. There's my dragon. Looking good. Maybe I'll just rotate it a little bit more, holding down the right mouse button and the space bar. Well, it's obviously not going to fit anymore if I do that. That's just me wanting to be a little bit OCD about that. Let's go O for the tongue. Hitting O a whole bunch of times, bring that back into shape. It looks a bit more like the tongue now. And I don't want to rotate it anymore. Spacebar, left mouse button. So that's not bad. I'll just save that. Did I miss something? Oh, look, I missed a whole chunk of stuff. What's he going to do without a nostril? It's got to be over here. Once again, just get that texel density correct. Optimize those. Get that nasal passage done. These, I mean, there's so much room. I'll just select these islands, move this out of the way. I could add that to that group if I wanted to. I don't really need to. Maybe I'll just make these straight, so I'll line these vertically. With these ones too, align these. That. Being very careful to make sure nothing's overlapping. It's all fine. And as far as optimizing goes, I could do a little bit of optimization. I've got spread mode here. I've got pinch mode, depending on what you're trying to do. So with a big brush, control mouse wheel, I could just tap on this. Just tap a little bit. See, that's just expanding. I can't go too far because I'll start to get blue. Let me just tap a little bit here. Just tap it in. What movie was that? Just tap it in. It's not bad. Bring that size down a little bit. Maybe if I come now to my pinch mode and just a little tap there. It's not bad. It's definitely helped. Everything else is okay. Now I can have a look. You can see I've got my checkerboard on there, and you see how all the texel density is even. Let's just turn off wireframe. Oops, I turned on wireframe. Let's turn off the shading. So you can see the texel density is uniform. Except for the tongue. Look at that. The tongue is too small. So I must have missed that one. So let's go, yeah, the tongue. And that's why the checkerboard is really good to look at. And you can also, just undo that, you can also look at texel density from down here and see how the tongue is brighter red. That means your texel density is uneven. So I'll come back to, actually I'll leave that there and I'll just make sure the nose is right too. Bring that up. The nose was correct. Holding down D, left mouse button. That's good. Nice. Texel density. All looks quite even. I can also view it, I can view the texture grid. You can see how that is not quite horizontal, but that's okay. Some of them are rotated correctly, some of them aren't. It doesn't really matter. That's all fine. That one there is wrong. Let me just rotate that. And rotate that one. Okay, they're all correct now. Okay, so that's done. It's ready to go, ready to texture. So thanks for watching. Once again, this is John Dickinson for Boris Effects. To learn more about the various Boris Effects products or to watch more of these kinds of tutorials, be sure to visit boriseffects.com.